Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I hear it. Well, it's such a delight to be here sharing. I did not anticipate this. This is like my fourth week maybe? I don't know. I'm brand new. And so it's a good thing that I'm doing this before I know you guys. I did take speech in junior high, and they said, oh, just picture people in their underwear. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. But I didn't anticipate being here, but I am. And so I have something to share with you this morning. And doing my lesson this week, I came upon the reflection portion, and it said, can you trust God to take care of you? And I wanted to share a journey that I had with the Lord back in 2005 when my firstborn daughter was entering kindergarten. And it started early in the spring in which she was in pre-K, and she was at a small Christian private school. And it was amazing because in pre-K they said, go meet the 2 kindergarten teachers, and then you can request which one is best for you. So I bring my curly-haired, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl to meet the 2 teachers. They were both wonderful. Each of them had an animal of sorts in their classrooms, and my daughter loved animals, and she loved both teachers. And I said, she goes, I just can't decide. I had a bright idea. Let's just pray. Let the Lord decide which teacher is best for you. So all summer, my daughter and I prayed and prayed and prayed for her teacher. And I was so excited to go see which of the 2 teachers the Lord had chosen. And upon arriving, I found out, oh, there were too many kids. You had to hire a 3rd teacher. Well, those who don't request get the new teacher. I thought, no problem. We prayed about this. God's got this. What I didn't expect or know was that this teacher was not a typical, what you would call, kindergarten teacher. Oh, no. You know, the sweet, oh, welcome. Oh, come in. Oh, you know your letter's great. No. She was not like that at all. I mean, she was hard-nosed. Sit down, behave, which I get the behavior part, but I mean, strong with academics, and if your child didn't measure up, you heard about it. And that hurt my feelings. Oh. But, you know, your kids aren't perfect, and they need to be shaped and molded, and I get that. So, maybe about a week into the kindergarten year, I was helping my daughter get ready for school, and she said, Mommy, I'm going to be sick. I said, oh, sweetie, no, I'm going to be sick. She ran to the toilet and proceeded to throw up her breakfast. I was like, well, maybe I should keep you home. I kept her home. Went back to, the next day, same thing. And I thought, well, this is really odd. And so she proceeded to throw up every morning for a couple of weeks. And I thought, this must be something going on at school. Take her to the pediatrician. Those of you who've had that happen, you already know the diagnosis is school phobia. The cure, take her to school. So, kept taking her to school. I would peer in the other kindergarten classrooms in envy, wishing my daughter were there. As I looked in the classroom my daughter was in, and it was very strict, and I thought, this is horrible. This is really not what I prayed for, God. I mean, my daughter is scared, and she is sick. I prayed and trusted you, and this is not what I was thinking. So, as the school year progressed, I would pick her up, and the teacher would then confront me not only with academic shortfallings, but she would also let me know, your daughter is sick at lunch. My daughter is sick, she's not eating, and sometimes she vomits. And I'm like, really? I thought, well, this is scary. Okay, this is obviously God. This is obviously school phobia. I trusted you. Now it's not only morning, now it's lunchtime, and of course it progressed. Then it started happening at dinner, and I thought, okay, God. And throughout these months, there were lots of people that I consulted, lots of friends, even Christians. I said, here's the deal, and explained the whole thing to them. But in my heart, even though I had lots of people with good, well intentions, just move her from the class. It's a no-brainer. You've got 2 awesome teachers. They'll let you. Your kid is throwing up. But in my heart of hearts, I knew What does it say about my faith? But more importantly, what does it say to my daughter? We prayed all summer. What does it say? We don't like the answer? We don't like the teacher because we don't like the answer of what it's doing to you? So we're just going to move you? We don't trust God? I couldn't do that because I knew, no, that's not my job. I had to trust. And so my husband and I, we would pray. I would pray with my daughter. We would just desperate. She was losing weight. I kept taking her to the doctor. It was just horrible. And I just said, God, she is yours. I just don't know. I don't understand this, but she is yours. So it was Thanksgiving week. I remember it. And she had class a few days that week. Once again, helping her get ready, this weak child vomiting. Mommy, I'm sick. She runs to the toilet, lifts the lid, and starts laughing. So I run over and I look in, and there's a cricket swimming in the toilet. And she thought that was so funny. And she looked at me and she said, I don't have to throw up today. And I went, oh, that's my cure. That's our cure. Maddie, at school when you feel sick, you have to laugh. Think of something funny. Do something. That's our answer. So she began to laugh. Her whole school academic year began to turn around. We began to understand the teacher, and we began to love the hard-nosed kindergarten teacher. Now, where I'm going with this is that was a struggle, right? You know, I had to exercise faith. Do I trust God even when I don't like what I see, even when it endangered the health of my child? Oh, no, I had to trust. But my daughter now, I have to tell you, she had that teacher for 4 years. She had her in kinder, and she had her in second, and then the teacher moved to another school, and God said, you're moving with that teacher. We loved her. She was hard, but here's the thing. She gave my daughter academic skills she needed. She didn't just teach her. She gave her skills on how to be a good academic student, because what God also knew was he saw that my daughter would go to vet school in Ireland, and she just began this year, like a few weeks ago. And I want to say, and my daughter will tell you this, without those skills from that particular teacher during those formative years, she said there's no way I could have had the skills to do something so very difficult, and it's so very, very, very competitive just to get in school. And so God could see me standing here this day sharing this story and understanding his plans for my child. So I just wanted to say, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. And I want to say that the journey's not over, because, you know, there's still difficult times, you know. And I have to look back and say, he's faithful then. And I end up seeing, how cool is this? She's going to be a veterinarian. That's just amazing. But the hard stuff I'm dealing with now, like, he already sees down the road the stuff, the tools he's giving my daughter, he's giving me, he's giving all of us through the difficult circumstances, because he sees what we'll need, and he sees what's coming, and we don't. But we have to trust and be steadfast. When we pray and he answers, we just really may not like what we see, but understand that he knows that, but he's doing it according to his plan and according to our good, even if it doesn't feel like it or we can't see it. That's all.